Wait for it, folks. It's game point Sabatini.
Oh, man. Her third double. Couldn't have come at a worse time. Because this will pretty much, this could pretty effectively keep her from any chance of winning the match. Very hotly contested game.
Another break point for Steffi Graf. You were saying moments ago, Mary, that the game would have to go down a little bit if Sabatini would come. Is that the same as going off the boil?
Fred's famous boil, yes.
It hasn't even simmered tonight, though. Deuce number 6. It's actually number 7. Statistician Dr. Levin.
Point for Sabatini. So this Key Biscayne crowd happy with this turn of events. Finally, Gabriela Sabatini, one of their own, is on the board, 2-1. Sox third baseman Wade Boggs has changed sides. He was signed by the Yankees during the off-season. And then on Sunday, our continuing coverage of spring training, it will be the Pirates and the Twins. The Twins are now led by free agent Dave Winfield. 12:30 p.m. on Sunday. It's the Lipton Championships ladies semi-finals. Crandon Park, Key Biscayne, and the fact is that the players have had to endure yet another rain delay. Come back in this match now at 2-1 in the second set, but it was a very easy first set for the #1 seed Steffi Graf. She has a break, leading 2-1 in the second. Question is, how will the rain delay affect either one of these two?
Normally, you'd think the person who just won the last game would have the momentum going for them, but in fact, Graf has come out much cleaner than Sabatini during all of these rain delays, and in fact, it took Sabatini so long to gather her wits just to win that one game that I got to think that this will help Steffi. That one won by Sabatini. Perhaps now she'll try to hit a little closer to the lines, having figured out the win.
Graf in general is a much faster starter. We talked about how quickly she plays in all the matches here early in the first set. She's got away with a very quick start. Sabatini, again, right where she left off, just missing by a fraction on most things that she has tried so far.
high ball toss, and that wind blows it again about from right to left of your screen. Game point, Graf. Had a long conversation here during the rain delay with all of the announcers from, we've got ESPN International folks here sending things to Argentina, Brazil, etc. And we've got the Germans, Italians, about who actually has the better wind game between the two of them. There's some disagreement about that among the troops.
Normally, I'd give the nod to Sabatini with all of her spins and everything, but Graf, as we've been mentioning, has been handling the conditions much better. She's hitting hard and clean, and they're staying in.
Yeah, the question was asked that if, with the games, the respective games, who should have the best game in the ring. Graf has the best game in the ring, but Sabatini's style of play with the topspin, normally topspinners handle the wind a little bit better than somebody that has slice and hits the ball very flat. But obviously the wind has not bothered Graf, and doesn't do it very often anyway, because she hits that forehand so well and hits through the wind. Same thing with Agassi when he played here early last weekend in windy conditions.
Sabatini has a better margin for error anyway.
Exactly, higher percentage.
Yeah. With all that topspin. I mean, that's true whether it's a windy day or not. For the old Steffi Graf, it wasn't that good a start for the year, but really brought it all down. She got to the final at the Australian Open in her first tournament out, losing to Monica Seles in the final. And then she won last week the Virginia Slims of Florida. So she's coming off a win over Sanchez Vicario and Anke Huber, her country woman.
That's one way to keep the partisan crowd quiet, that is to keep in front, and Graf has done that very much so today.
Gabi not working tonight though. Sabatini here in trouble again. Another break point against her serve. She's only won one game in the match so far. Second serve with that ball toss way out to the right. It hurt her that time. Graf in control, 4-1 second. This tournament playing against each other in the semi-finals. It's Graf and Sabatini. Graf very much in control, serving with two breaks to serve behind her in the second set. She didn't lose a game in the first. 4-1.
Ooh, frames it, and it's still a winner.
Yeah, the wind carried that one away from it, didn't it? She's lucky she got that right up on top of the racket.
Big part of the story tonight. And another is out. All the unforced errors.
Another close one.
There's the hint of more rain in the air, so Graf really wants to get off the court before any more rain falls down tonight.
There's a lot of people want that to happen.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Get this match over. It's been on and off 6 or 7 times throughout the day. They'll be driving the players crazy. This
Double fault. Shot from Sabatini. The Graf volley almost had to go up. It wasn't a very well played volley anyway. Made for an easy passing shot. Here's a chance for Sabatini at break point. If this match ends up being like a 6-love, 6-2, or 6-love, 6-1, or 6-love, 6-3. It'll be the biggest spanking that either one has given the other in a match in their history, and they've played all those times, 33 in all. There have been a couple of 6-3s, 6-3s, and even a 6-2, 6-3, but never this bad a beating one way or the other.
Yeah, never when a player would be able to dictate the momentum for an entire match. Usually they break it up into sets or partial sets anyway. Not so tonight.
I think one of the reasons for that has been the rain interruptions. Every time they've come back, it's been all Graf. Sabatini has not been able to get into any rhythm at all.
Game point Graf to go up 5-1. Again, remember, we've got a severe wind out here tonight. 15, 20, up to 30-mile-an-hour gusts is my guess. And high ball toss of Steffi's and another double fault from her. shrug of the Argentine shoulders.
Well, that's a favourite shot.
Yeah.
We've seen her hit about 3 or 4 clean winners off that shot. She was not pressed on that occasion, and she's just a little upset with the way things, a little befuddled with missing that. That was an easy one for her.
Wind looks like it's blowing in Steffi's hair, but it's not bothering her. It was a good lob just out of reach. Graf got to it, but it presented a great passing shot opportunity for Sabatini. We're back at deuce. Game-to-1 lead now, and she won the first set 6-love. Normally the first half of the year is Gabby's most productive. Of the 25 titles that she has, 19 of them have come in the first half, with the major exception of the only Grand Slam that she ever won, which was in the second half of the year in Flushing Meadow at the US Open.
Wouldn't you like to think that now that Sabatini has made a coaching change in Dennis Ralston, that it could inject a little bit of new life and energy and enthusiasm into her game? Sometimes just a new guy, a new coach, you know, can turn things around for you, give you a fresher look at the game and you know, at what you want to do in it.
One on the line, but in that rally, Steffi Graf came over a backhand return, and she's tried over the last 12 months to get that topspin backhand. We've seen about 4 or 5 of them today, and that's as many as we've seen in a match. I think it's a good sign.
Tells a lot about how confident she is in the rest of her game too. She feels like she can go for that. A fine return. She's threatened the return, challenged it, the serve of Sabatini just about every time she had a look at one this match.
That's why Martina Navratilova, when she was at the top of the game in tournaments in the early rounds, was able to just practice her entire repertoire of shots.
By the way, we hope Martina Navratilova is getting better. She turned her ankle playing a pickup game of hoops 2 days ago. She's on crutches right now, and hopefully she'll be all right. She's not going to be able to practice till next Friday, and hopefully she won't have to pull out of Amelia Island, the Baal Shalom that ESPN will be covering.
So, Gabriela Sabatini has won another game, 5-2, second, but she lost the first. Singles here at the Lipton Championships that you're watching. We're at the Key Biscayne facility called the Tennis Center of Crandon Park. It used to be called the International Tennis Center. Mary, this is how the singles rankings on the Virginia Slims Tour stand.
Monica Seles very firmly entrenched in the #1 spot. Steffi Graf. Martina Navratilova has taken over the #3 spot from Arantxa Sanchez Vicario. Gabriela Sabatini is #5, rounding out the top 10. Pretty much whom you'd expect, really. Jennifer Capriati, Mary Jo Fernandez, and Conchita Martinez. They're always pretty much right next to each other. Yana Novotná is 9, and Manuela Maleva-Franier finish off the top 10.
Well, Sabatini is in so much trouble here. Down 2 breaks of serve to the #1 seed here, Steffi Graf. This is Graf to serve. 1 set in hand, a couple of breaks in hand, and maybe moments away from winning it. 4 points to go. Crowd would like to see this match go some longer, as you can tell. Every time Sabatini wins a point. And there's a relatively sparse crowd now. If this match had been played when it was supposed to be a lot earlier today at 1 o'clock, the place would have been jammed. Sabatini's had a few chances. Not that many, not near as many as Graf has on Sabatini's serve, but she's had a few on Graf's serve. As you know, here is another one in this game at love 30, but it's 15-30 now.
There was a freebie there because there was just no follow through, and that a very bad miss.
Point for Steffi Graf. The other semi-final match will be played between Kimiko Date and Arantxa Sanchez Vicario. So if Graf wins this one, she'll play the winner of that match in the final. That is why Steffi Graf has beaten badly 6-love and 6-2 Gabriela Sabatini.
Puts her through the final. A pretty impressive performance in the win. The match took a long while to get over. Lots of rain delays, but Steffi Graf's got to be happy with that form. She's into the final and possibly a rematch with Arantxa Sanchez Vicario of a tournament when they played against one another a couple of weeks ago.